What is going on, seashell addicts? I am here at the Gulf State Park today. I'm going to be doing some geocaching, and I wanted to let you guys know that Gulf State Park has a really cool program that a lot of people don't really know about, and it allows you to borrow a bicycle. So there's this app, it's called Bloom. You download it on your phone, and each bike has its own QR code. So you scan the QR code on the app, and then it gives you access to ride the bicycle for about 3 hours. And then if you continue to ride the bicycle for over that period of time, then you get charged a small fee per hour to use the bicycle. So today we're going to rent a bicycle and go around the Gulf State Park, look for geocaches, and just kind of get outdoors today. So let's go ahead. I'm going to scan the code, and we're gonna go and start finding some geocaches. So love to bring you guys with me. All right, so we got our bicycle, and now we're gonna be heading off to our first geocache. Also had a lady, like, she hit the brakes on her bicycle and she's like, "You're the seashell guy." Should have totally got that on camera, but Allison, thank you for stopping by and letting me know that you've seen my videos, that you're using my techniques, and that you're finding awesome seashells. So we'll definitely have another seashell hunting video coming up shortly, but now let's go geocaching. All right, we're at our first location. This is a big geocache. It's right here at the beginning of the state park, right next to the beautiful Gulfside restaurant that they have here as well. You guys can't see it, it's that huge box in there. So let's go open it up, see what's inside, and sign the log and move on to our next cache. So one thing that geocaching allows me to do is try and get over my fear of spiders, and it's just inevitable. I'm in their hometown, and I'm just gonna have to walk around them there. Oh man, we got some Jim Beam bottles that somebody threw on the ground, so I guess we'll have to pick those up and take care of those here. But here's the geocache, guys. Probably the biggest one I've seen in a while, so very cool cache to start off the adventure. Alrighty guys, here's what's inside the cache. Lots of really cool things here. And look at that, that's cool. I think this might be a trackable, so we'll go ahead and pick this up and take it on to its next location. So that is very cool. We got some McDonald's toys in here, some cars, that kind of stuff. But I'll go ahead and I'll sign the log, put it back where we found it, and I guess we'll pick up the trackable. So pretty cool. If you guys aren't sure what a trackable is, it's an item that you take from one cache to another, and it logs the miles in between. So I've got a geocache, or not a geocache, I've got a trackable that has traveled over 100,000 miles and is currently somewhere in Finland. So pretty cool find. We'll go ahead and pick this up, log it on the app, and move on to our next geocache. So just wanted to show you guys, I flipped over the thing, and it is trackable. If you guys want to discover this, you can. There's the code right there. You just put that 6-digit code in on the trackable part of the geocaching website, and you can discover this one as found through San Marcos's YouTube channel. So very cool. And like I said, we're gonna go ahead and pick this up and take it to another cache. All right, so here's a cool story for y'all. So I went ahead and tried to claim this and log it and say that I took it, but here's the crazy thing. This is an unactivated trackable, which means that someone left it in there as a gift for another geocacher. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it. I really appreciate it. That is super awesome. Whoever dropped this in there, I'm totally gonna activate this trackable and put it in a cache here very soon. But yeah, this is a trackable, guys. Very, very cool. And we're probably gonna attach something maybe cool to it, since it's got like the little keychain holder as well. But I have not found an unactivated trackable in a geocache ever. So thank you very much to whoever put this here. I will put it to good use, and you guys can discover this very soon on geocaching.com. Let's go to the next cache. Today's gonna be a good day. All right guys, we're at our next geocache. And this is a rated 3, terrain 2.5 difficulty. And it's the clue is a Bible verse, Acts 7:59. Talks about somebody getting stoned. So I was looking for a fake stone, I think, I think it's right here actually. So let's see if this is it. Yep, this is the cache. We found it. Awesome. We'll go ahead and take it out, sign the log, and then put it back where we found it. And then we're going to go on to the next geocache. Alrighty guys, so I found the next geocache. It is kind of stuffed back here in the brush, and I didn't wear pants today, so I really don't want to cut up my legs going after to get that one. But in the next video, I'll make sure to wear pants, and we'll go back and grab that really nice sized cache that's back there. But I'll show you guys real quick if you can see it, and then we're going to move on to the next one. So right above my finger, right back there, is where the nice sized geocache is. But we'll definitely go and get that one next time out. Also, if you guys are enjoying the video content that I produce, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, or be even better, and if you haven't, subscribe to the channel. Super close to 1,000 subscribers. I'm trying to get there by the end of this year, so if you haven't subscribed, I would greatly appreciate your support. But let's go geocaching some more. So if you guys can't tell, I brought my GoPro with me, so we're just gonna do a nice little scenic ride to the next cache. It's gonna be what are those slow-mo videos. Man, I just can't think of videos today. It's really hot out here. I've got some water with me, but that's the next thing you're gonna see, is a beautiful scenic ride to the next cache. Hope you guys enjoyed that scenic ride to the next geocache. This one is called Show Me the Money. And based on that, I'm gonna guess that it is somewhere located on this donation Back County trail box. So I'm gonna guess it's magnetic, and it's probably underneath it. So let's see if I'm right. All right, show me the money. Yes, it is. There it is, guys. We got our next cache. Another key cache. Looks like it's broken open, so the log is probably wet. But we'll go ahead and pull it out, sign it, and place it back where we found it. So I've gone ahead and taken a quick break, and I love this spot right up here. I'm going to show you guys here in a second. It is a kind of a viewpoint out to see the Gulf and everything like that, and all the trees and stuff and all the marsh. It's pretty cool. But also this place is just super quiet and calming. There's really, like, it's so quiet that you can just hear yourself think. You can meditate on life. Yeah, so, and I wanted to let you guys in on a little secret of mine. So today is Wednesday, the 22nd of September, and it is the anniversary of my father passing. He passed 19 years ago today of a heart attack at work. I was 13 when he passed, and I just needed some time to myself today. So that's the main reason why I came out here, just to enjoy nature and what it has to offer. Absolutely gorgeous view here. So if you're in the area, make sure to come to Gulf State Park, rent a bicycle, and check out that awesome bird view. Now we're gonna head back to my vehicle. I want to do a couple more geocaches in town, and then that'll be the end of the video. But I'm gonna do another scenic video riding my bicycle back and putting the bicycle back where it belongs. So enjoy. go, guys. I just returned the bike and we're gonna scan it back in. And that's how the Gulf State Park has this really cool program where you can rent a bike for free for 3 hours, drive it as much as you want, and then bring it back, drop it off, and go about your day. So that's pretty cool option they have for vacationers and for locals. So we'll go ahead and sign this bike back in, then head back to my car, get refreshed, and then go find some more geocaches. Made it back to my car. I've cooled off a little bit. I've drank some water / tea that I have, and I want to find 3 more geocaches today so that I can have my total amount be 910 caches found. That means I am 90 geocaches away from 1,000. So the next geocache is at Walmart, which is not surprising at all. So let's go see if we can find it. Alrighty guys, so I posted a post about this on the geocaching Facebook group, and it has been brought to my attention that this is actually a super uncommon, maybe possibly rare trackable, as it seems to have been left by the volunteer reviewers, and those are the people that activate your caches when you go and hide them. So this was left behind by one of them, and yeah, so the headquarters of geocaching hands these out specifically just to their volunteers, and then it's up to them of what they want to do with them. So this was a really cool find, really great way to celebrate kind of a day that I don't like to remember. But yeah, so this is really cool. I'm really excited about this. I'm definitely I'm gonna activate it for sure, but I'm probably gonna hold on to it for a while, but then at some point someday I might let it go. But yeah, just a cool find. Wanted to update you guys on this trackable that I started my day off with, so that's pretty cool. But I'm here at Walmart and I'm gonna go look for the cache. All right guys, I'm here at the geocaching location, and there's a lot of trash back here, so I might have to come back here at some point and clean up this trash that's been left behind. But it's behind these 2 shipping containers, and I believe it is right under here. Yep, there it is. There's the cache right there. Very cool. So we'll go ahead and unscrew it, sign the log, and put it back where we found it, and then off to the next cache. Alright guys, I'm at the next location, and this one's called Biking with Fuzzy, and this is actually part of the Geo Trail that I'm going to be doing probably within the next couple videos on my channel. But basically what it is a bike path, and then along the bike path there's I believe 32 geocaches that you can find, and this is one of them. So very soon we're going to be doing a video. I'm hopefully going to get a friend to go and do that one with me, of biking the trail and finding the caches. But this one is a micro, and I have a pretty good idea of where it's at. I'm thinking it might be in this tree here, so let's look and see. Yep, there it is. Another geocache that I have to stick my hand in a hole and grab it out. So hopefully there's no spiders or anything crazy in there. But here we go. Oh, I hate this. Oh. All right, we got the log out. We'll go ahead, go back to the car, sign the log, and then put it back where we found it. So a few months ago, I went out with Colleen for my birthday, and we found these super cool like marbleized seashells. So I'm gonna add some of those that I found in this tube here, and then I've got a couple pieces of shark teeth that I'm gonna put there as well. Put them in the little tube over here with the log in there, and then put it back where we found it. This is number 909, and we're gonna go to another location for our last geocache for the day. Boop. Alrighty guys, I'm here at the last spot. We're at Tacky Jack's here in Gulf Shores. They have 3 locations, one in Orange Beach, one here in Gulf Shores, and then the other one's out near Fort Morgan area. It's very colorful. There's like different kinds of duct tape all over the place where you can sign your name saying that you've been here. Pretty cool find. But there is a geocache here as well. It's called a Tacky Cache, and from what I think, from what I've read from the logs, I think I know exactly where it is. It's behind this big tree over here that I'm going to show you very quickly, and that'll be number 910. So let's go ahead and show you the cache. It's always fun walking behind a tree, but if you look closely, it is hanging up here, camouflage container right there. So we'll go ahead and pop out the cache, sign it, put it back where we found it, and that should pretty much call it a day for us. Alrighty guys, let's see here, this is recording. Yep, this is recording, cool. We are at the final cache of the day. I said the final one was going to be the other one, but I wanted to do an Earthcache. I've never done an Earthcache on my channel yet, and if you guys aren't familiar with Earthcaches, they are virtual caches where you have to answer a numerous amount of questions at a certain location and submit those, and sometimes you have to submit pictures as well in order to get credit for finding the cache. This one is called A Stream by Another Name. We are near the Intracoastal Waterway, and the first question is, standing at ground zero facing north, what type of earth do you find here? Which could be a little bit confusing, which is why you want to read the description of this Earthcache, which I will put in a link below of this video so that you guys can kind of read the information based on that question. So we're gonna go over to ground zero real quick, where there's a sign that says no trespassing, and let's see what we find. Alright, so we're here at ground zero, and it says, when we visit this area, you will observe a variety of ways to tame the water. Some work better than others. Riprap, railroad ties, and concrete may appear to solve the problem of erosion, but how well do they really work? So the first question was asking, standing at ground zero, which is where we're at now, facing north, which is what we're doing, we're facing north, what type of earth do you find here? And I believe the answer to that first question would be the concrete slab that is right here. So very interesting. We're gonna go ahead to the first reference point, and that question is the same type of earth here as the first location. So let's head over to the first reference point that is given on the app and see if there's a difference in the material. Alrighty guys, we're at the second location. Let's see here. It's asking, is the earth here the same as the one up there? And the answer to that is no. So we got some kind of like broken up loose rocks right here, and this would be called riprap, which is loose stones meant to protect the bank. Water flows quickly and deflects off the stones, which allows it to gain velocity. This means that unprotected banks have increased erosion. So if these rocks aren't here, they're basically, so what this thing is saying, from what I understand, is that these rocks are here to help break up the waves that are created by the boats so that the bank erodes less. So when these rocks aren't here, it basically has the bank eroding at a faster rate. So if you've ever wondered why there's random rocks on the side of the banks, that is to help protect erosion. That's pretty cool. And this is what you learn when you do an Earthcache. So we're going to go ahead and answer question number 3 from the same location. What types of seawalls do you see here? Have they been effective in stopping erosion? What proof do you see? What type of erosion do you see here? So we definitely got the sea rocks there. They definitely look like they've been helping, and then they got these wooden posts up as well to help, but they're definitely haven't been replaced in quite some time. So the water is definitely winning the battle. So I can definitely see that it's helping, but not so much. So that would be the answer to number 3. And then I'll have to go back and look at the different types of seawalls, and I'll have to give that answer to that question. All right, we're gonna go to question number 4. We gotta go to the second reference point, which is on the app here, and read the information signs. So let's head over that way, and we'll answer the next question of the Earthcache. All right, so we're at the next reference point, and it's asking if I see any seagrass around the area. Now, I do believe that this stuff right here is seagrass, so I do see some in the area. And then it wants me to go over and read the sign, and according to the sign, what are 3 ways you can help seagrasses? Let's see here. What are the 3 ways can you help seagrasses which would slow down the erosion process? So we'll go over and read the sign and answer that question really quickly. It's also really pretty down here, by the way. Super cool. All right. Saving and restoring our seagrasses. Threats to seagrass. Nearly 80% of all seagrass in coastal Alabama has been lost since the 1950s. Wow. A constant threat to seagrass beds is scarring created by boat propellers and anchors. When boaters navigate across shallow areas or anchor in seagrass beds, deep scars are created that can take years to recover, leading to erosion and further loss of seagrass. Poor water quality is also a major factor that poses a serious threat to the health of seagrass beds. For example, excessive sediments in the water limit the light penetration necessary for plant survival. And to answer the final question, what 3 things can we do, is number 1, we can be aware, idle or raise motors and pole when navigating through shallow areas. Number 2, set anchors in sandy areas, avoiding seagrass beds. And number 3, obey no motor zone and sensitive seagrass area signs. Wade, troll, pole, or kayak when navigating through these areas to your favorite fishing or beach spot. So there we go, guys. Hope you all learned a little bit of interesting facts about seagrass and why they're important to the environment for the animals and the fish that feed off of it. Pretty cool. So with that said, I've answered the questions, I've submitted them, and now I can log the geocache as found. And that's what an Earthcache is. It takes you to different locations. It gives you information about the area so you can learn a little bit more about your environment and what you can do to help save it. So that is the end of this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next week for another seashell or geocache hunting adventure. Stay safe, friends.